Hey there, Virgo, and welcome to your week of June 14th, 2021 tarot reading. I'm about to hit you up with a general vibe card here with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and then we're going to do a 4-card spread, past, present, future, and an outcome, and clarifiers for all those cards. Hopefully everything's going good. But remember, Virgo, these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that isn't there. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, right? So let's see what we got for you this week, Virgo. So your general vibe card, Virgo, is the Owl Spirit. You see it clearly now. So, you're seeing through some stuff. Like, owls got them big old eyes for a reason, right? Like, they can see clearly. They can see very well. And it feels like right now you've gone through some stuff and now you kind of see clearly. Maybe you see how someone has been in the past. Maybe you can see how your life path is sort of panning out here. Maybe you see how things are going for you or what you really want. So I like that a lot, Virgo. We'll see where we're going with this reading. But before we do, if you can leave a comment down below, like where in your chart are you, Virgo? Are you a sun, moon, or rising? Are you in one of your nodes or something as well? Personally, for me, I'm a Virgo rising. Apparently, that is the most common rising as well. I didn't know, but that's the most likely. So chop me in with a lot of you, I guess. And we just had a pop out for you, Virgo. So we'll see what we got for you here. In your past, Virgo, we got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is all about taking action. He is the fastest knight in the deck, the Knight of Swords. I say he. The Knight of Swords can be a guy or a girl. So you might be dealing with someone who's very proactive, very much all about getting like communications out there. They're getting their thoughts out there, very much kind of someone that maybe says something before they, first thing comes to their mouth, they're like, and no regard for like whether that's going to hurt someone or not, right? This guy is wielding a sword, of course, and words do cut deep. So maybe this is someone you've been dealing with, or maybe you've been like this like recently. You've been very like vocal and just kind of saying what comes to mind and not thinking and that kind of an idea. Or maybe you've just been taking a lot of action lately, just being very proactive. So I like that. But we will see where this goes from here. In your present, we got the Page of Pentacles, so we're going to slow it down, way down now with the Page of Pentacles, who is the planner, right? The pages don't take action. Unlike the Knights, who are always taking action regardless, the pages are very much information collectors. They want to get to know something before they take action, right? They make the plan, and the Page of Pentacles really makes a plan. They make like a very solid, good plan before they pursue what they're after here. So I feel like you've been taking some action, and maybe that's why you see clearly now is like taking action without a plan is just futile, right? Maybe you feel like that's not helping out a lot, or it just isn't, and you see that it's just like you're not getting anywhere. So now it's time to make a plan about what you're going after here. So I like that. Remember, like sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we have setbacks, even though we're very eager to go after what we want. Sometimes you need to realize, okay, now it's time to maybe cut our losses here and then make a plan and go back stronger. So I like that. In your future, we got the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. Everything's coming up Millhouse here, so I like that a lot. So it's like I say, maybe like you see clearly now. Now this plan is leading to happiness, right? You took too much action. You went in a little too gung-ho. Things didn't work out, and it's like, all right, now I need to make a plan, and this plan is leading to the happiness, the happiest card in the deck. So a ton of happiness. So I like that. That's awesome, Virgo. For an outcome card, we got the Page of Swords, so we're back to the plan and process. So we've reverted here. We've gone from the Knight, who's just taking action, going, and we're back to like, okay, now we need to plan things out, right? Maybe you were trying to make up like a lot of communication. I was talking to Taurus about an author type of person who maybe, you send out a manuscript to a publisher, you want to get published, and you have some heartbreak about that. Maybe that's what you're doing, something like that, where you have something that you're really excited for, you want people to see it, and you want a lot of people to know it, and you're just taking action and just get it out there, open up those line of communications, and unfortunately it's not working, so now you need to make that plan. And now with the happiest card in the deck, the Sun popping up, and now the Page of Swords, it's now you're being a little more careful about that. You're like, okay, I realized what I did wrong before, and now it's time to kind of go slow and like stick to the plan, right? Stick to what we planned with this page and go forward with the Page of Swords. So I like that. That's really good, you know. Lesson learned, of course, here. So we will get you, we got cards flipping through the deck here, but we will get you some clarifiers, Virgo, here in just a second. But before we do, if you could leave a like down below, that helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate all the support, Virgo. You can subscribe, that helps out too. And it'll leave you in the loop. When I upload new videos. And then, we got another card flipped over in here. But it'll leave you in the loop when I upload new videos. And we got a pop out too, so look at that. And you can also hit that bell icon and personalize it so you get notifications when I upload the videos that you want to see. You can also share the video with other Virgos. We got another pop out for you. And you can check out your sun, moon, rising, and even your Venus sign if you so care to, and see what might be coming for you. That was a lot of cards, so we're not taking them. But see what might be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good over there too. So without further ado, let's see what we got for you. Your first pop out, clarifying the Knight of Swords, is the Seven of Wands, a card about defending your position, a card about, you know what's right for you, and you're like really adamant about that. And I feel like you're very much in that mindset of like, this is what I have to do. I have to take action. I have to get my foot in the door. I have to do something, right? And you're very like, I have to do this. And maybe you got people around you trying to talk you down, being like, no, don't do that. Don't be so gung-ho. Like, come at this with a plan, and you're just not listening to it. You're just trying to defend your position. You're like, no, this is it. This is the way it has to be. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Wands. She's the most sensual card in the deck, but she's also very passionate as well. Very much about going after your passions. Motherly type person who's going to, sort of talk to you and like help you with that. So I feel like that's the person who maybe was trying to tell you before, don't take a bunch of action right now. You're not ready. Try to make a plan here. And now that things have kind of blown up a bit on you here in the past and things haven't worked out, and now you're into this planning stage, you're like, all right, this is what I was trying to help you with. And like, I'm going to, they don't have any grudge against you. They're trying to help you out here. So they're trying to help you nurture your passions and go after them. But they are very much of like, let's make a plan here. So I like that. Clarifying the Sun, we got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about opportunity, right? You see this sort of fish behind them. Normally the fish is in the cup, but this fish is enormous. So, what that would mean is like there's opportunity here, and if you let it slip away, it can't slip away, right? Because if the fish was in the cup, and you ever see those videos where the guy holds up like the fish that he just caught, he's like, oh, look at this, and then it flops off in the water and gets away from him, right? It's like, geez, you just had it just slipped away. That's kind of what it is here. With the Sun, I feel like you're going to seize this opportunity because of your plan you made with the Page of Pentacles, right? And because it's clarifying the Sun, it's like you will be able to seize that opportunity and you will have a ton of happiness. So I like that a lot. Lastly, clarifying the Page of Swords, we got the Empress. The Empress is about like all of the queens. Like we got the Queen of Wands out here, and the Empress is all four of the queens in the Minor Arcana put together, and that is the Empress. Much like all the kings put together is the Emperor. The the Empress is very much like the magician manifests things, and like he's like, I'm trying to make, bring this into my reality. The magician wants to draw that in. The Empress births it into reality, right? So I feel like with her clarifying the Page of Swords here is like when you go to make that careful communication, it's going to birth into what you've been trying to manifest here, what you've been trying to take action towards, right? I feel like that's what's going to happen here. I feel like because you take this approach, you make this plan, and you approach carefully, you in a considerate way, the way a page would, right? You sticking to your plan of communication, you're going to have a ton of abundance here, and you're going to have what you've been trying to manifest actually come into being. So I like that a ton. And like I say, after that little bungle with the Knight of Swords, you see clearly now, right? You're very adamant of like things had to be your way, but once you see clearly and you start making that plan, you start going after what you want in a very defined manner. I love it. That's awesome, Virgo. So I hope that helps you out. That's all I got for you this week. Remember, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon and personalize it too if you haven't already. You can share the video with other Virgos. Get the word out if you want. You can also check out your sun, moon, and rising, and even your Venus sign if you so wish. Hopefully everything's going good over there too. And I hope to see you, Virgo, in the next video.